Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If I could ask members of the public to take their seats and members of council, we'll start the meeting in 1 minute. If anyone would like to speak to any item that's on the agenda, please see a representative from the City Clerk's office just under the television screen. Thank you. Merci. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Finance and Economic Development Committee for the City of Ottawa. Bienvenue à la Comité des Finances et de Développement économique pour la Ville d'Ottawa pour le 1er octobre. As I mentioned, if anyone would like to speak to any item on the agenda, you could sign up under the television screen there with a representative from the City Clerk. Declaration of interests. None. Deputy Mayor Luloff will be absent from this meeting. We congratulate he and his wife on the birth of Elizabeth, I believe. Libby, their first child. Confirmation of, I'm sure he's listening in right now. Hello, Matt. Say hello. That's right. Confirmation of minutes, adoption de procès verbaux pour le 7 septembre 2019. Carried. Planning, Infrastructure and Economic Development Services, de planification de l'infrastructure de développement économique, planning services, Brownfield Grant Program Application 101 and 103 Pinney Street. Carried. Councillors' items, Councillor Sons, item 2, Special Area Levy for Canada North Nuisance Mosquito Program. Carried. This is starting the referendum again, so that's thank you for doing that.
Mr. Mayor,
Yeah.
just on a referendum, in the past, depend how many people answer this, but we do have a policy in the city supposed to be 66% of the total population. Is that policy applied here or not?
I think that's for stop signs and speeds and so on, but there's nothing for referendum on that. Is that correct, Mr. Clerk? Mr. Lawyer?
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
It is true, Councillor, for the installation of stopping and parking and so on. Okay, it's carried. Item 3, Councillor Harder, Moffat, Meehan, and Councillor Meehan is with us as well. Stonebridge Community Levy vote. Carried. So that allows the public to comment on that. Councillor Harder on the motion.
Yeah, I think that I know that the Stonebridge Working Group, more of them had intended to come down today, but they're probably locked in traffic, and that's why Councillor Moffat's late as well, I'm sure. But I think that, I'm speaking for the three of us, we can't thank the working group enough and the community for being so interested, engaged over such a long period of time, and absolutely the working group was amazing, and they were led by Jack Sterling, and I think it sets a precedent for how we want to go forward with very difficult projects in the future. Last night we were at the Nepean Sportsplex with 650 people. I think it was our third or fourth. Which was the big meeting? Fourth, probably. Fourth large meeting, and 650 people came out. So I just wanted to publicly thank them.
All right. Councillor Meehan, would you like to comment on this because it's partially in your ward? There's a seat up here with the mic for translation. And Councillor Moffat, I understand, is supportive of this. He's probably caught in traffic.
Thank you, Your Worship. Yeah, no, I would like to reiterate what Jan said. You know, going into this whole process, I thought probably the other councillors were a little bit worried that how this was going to turn out. But with a community-led process like it was with the Stonebridge Working Group, along with Mr. Sterling, who was a great facilitator, I think that we came up with a proposal that would is far superior than what anyone else could have envisioned. And I never thought I would say this, but I want to thank Mattamy for being gracious. And no, I mean, thanking a developer, but I thank Mattamy for being generous in this proposal. And I hope that this is going to carry. I hope that the people vote for it because it does mean green space in our community. So For those people who may be twisting some of the facts, we're still going to continue to work to make sure that they have an accurate picture of what this vote actually means. So I think for the people of Stonebridge, this has been a win-win, and I really want to thank, and also thank the city for helping in every aspect of the process along the way. So thank you.
Great,
I'll
thank
give
you,
Councillor
Councillor.
Moffat back his seat.
Thank you. Okay, so we actually did carry that, but carried again. Okay. Information as presented. Notices of motion for consideration of subsequent meeting. Your mic's on, Councillor. There we go.
I just got here.
Yeah, I think my understanding is you're supportive of the Stonebridge process.
100%.
Okay, thank you. Any written inquiries? No. Other business? Yes, Councillor Blais, welcome. Adjournment. Carried.